So I'm experimenting with this video. I have never made a dedicated Workhorse video, but I'm gonna make one now because I want to see how well it does. This is an extra video that I'm making on top of it because there's something big going on next week on August 10th, 2020. Workhorse will be having the earnings report, and I will attempt to live stream the Workhorse earnings report because I don't know. I think it'll bring in a lot of views, but there's going to be other people that's going to do it too. But I'm going to definitely be doing that on August 10th, 2020. But I think this earnings report could push the stock up very, very high. And I also have some. And right now, just recently, as I'm recording this video, the Workhorse CEO came out and talked about Workhorse. And I will share it in this video. So yeah. So this is the interview, and then I'll talk more about it after. So let's begin.
Changing for your company.
Yeah, I would say any contract like that would be changing for any company virtually. In our case, we're unable to speak about the post office at all. I have to say no comment because, we're under a gag order of not to talk about it. But certainly, to your point, any contract that's worth billions of dollars coming into a company like ours would be a very, company-changing experience.
When do you expect to hear?
We don't really have a timeline for that publicly stated. The post office had their original information was, I believe, somewhere in that 90-day range after the RFP responses, but that was part of the program from the very beginning, so we do not have an answer to that today.
Okay, and if you got that award, that would be $300 by the end of the year plus whatever it is for the Postal Service?
Correct.
Okay. Dwayne, great to speak with you. Hope you'll come back on the show sometime soon.
I want to stop it there because she said 300 cars delivered by the year end. So in the Q4 they will have 300 cars of delivery plus the USP contract, which would be a fantastic earnings. So the Q4 will be fantastic, but you know what's happening in Q4 too? Stock market crash. That's right. November, December, possibility of a stock market crash, so that could bring down Workhorse stock. But short term, after the earnings report, Workhorse could pop to $30 and then it could fall back down to like $15 after the stock market crash happens, because I believe that there will be a stock market crash in November when the election starts. But we will see, though. I mean, September is going to be a really exciting month for EV companies because of Tesla's battery day. But Workhorse, yeah, so as you can see, 300 delivery vehicles. How much money are they going to make off 300? Well, according to investor presentation, they don't have an exact price for a delivery car they would be selling, but it says $50,000 for for a delivery car. So is it 50 or is it 100? We don't know at the end of the day. No one knows for sure because Workhorse does not announce an actual pricing for their cars, so their delivery trucks. So we don't know, but we can estimate. So 50,000 cars, 300 cars at 50,000 would give it about $15 million of revenue in the Q4. 15 million to zero, to basically nothing right now. It's a pretty big deal. Will they flip a profit with $15 million? I don't know. Hopefully they should. Why would you make an electric car if you can't flip a profit? That would just make absolutely no sense unless they spend that money on research and development and R&D and general administration and then they won't be able to flip a profit. But the gross profit they should be making at least a 25% gross profit on every car they sell, every vehicle they sell. They should. That's the industry average. So in theory, they should flip a gross profit in Q4. So I think Q4 is going to be amazing if they do manage to deliver that 300 cars that they asked. And then if you scroll further down, you can see that Workhorse has a lot of customers: Walmart, Amazon, UPS. Oh, sample customers. Oh, oops. Okay, so there's lots of retail stores that could buy Workhorse's product. So yeah, and then they also have the delivery drone product. So Workhorse could make a significant amount of money in the Q4, but the current quarter, I don't know. And then on top of that, near the end of this video, they talk about that they should raise some money, but it makes no sense because they just raised, according to this article, on July 20, 2020, they raised $70 million, I believe, $70 million at $19 per share, 4.5% annual coupon to be paid quarterly, so only a 4.5% interest, which is pretty good. Workhorse may be required to redeem up to $3.5 million of principal in monthly installments in either cash or stock beginning on October 1st, 2020. I don't understand that, but they raised, this finance gives us almost $110 million of cash to support accelerated production efforts and working capital needs. So they have the money to continue to execute, and if their stock goes up, then it would be even easier for them to raise money and not have to dilute shareholders too much. So yeah, I think Workhorse is a very exciting company right now, and we also have to remember about Cathie Wood. So if Workhorse ever drops down to $2, you know how many people would jump on Workhorse stock? So many people, including myself. I'd be like, buy if it ever hit $2. I don't think it will hit $2. I think absolutely worst case scenario, unless the stock market crashes, would be around $15. If it crashes, we could see $10, maybe $2, but there needs to be some really bad news for it to hit $2. And Cathie Wood would buy the crap out of a Workhorse stock at $2, right? It'd be they would have all the shares, millions and millions of shares of Workhorse at $2. I would imagine. So, and Workhorse only has a float of 65 million. So yeah, Cathie Woods would load the boat on Workhorse stock if it went to $2. So yeah, that's what I think would happen. So I really think you're safe for $2. I think that $15, if there's no guarantee, if it hits $15, I think that's a huge buying opportunity. I don't know what the stock is gonna do tomorrow, but I think it's probably gonna go up to $18 and then pull back to $17 and just be a little volatile until earnings time. But maybe there's also a chance that it might just keep going up and up and up tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But it might, we might see it break $20 tomorrow. If it breaks $20, that's or $21, and that's blue skies right there. So we'll see what happens. Diamond Peak Holdings. I was hoping that there was going to be some talks about Diamond Peak Holdings in that interview, but there was no talks of Diamond Peak Holdings. Right now, Diamond Peak Holdings is under pressure because of this article. I still haven't got a response from the investor relations. I also haven't got a response from phoning these guys. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is just a scare tactic to keep the stock from skyrocketing because shorts have a huge position in this, right? The 19.66 million shares are shorted. That means that there's a possibility the stock could go up to $30 in a very short amount of time. It just all depends on the shorts. If shorts freak out, we could see this thing skyrocket to $30, $40 in a very, very short amount of time. Will that happen? Only time will tell. We'll see what happens. I do have some call options on Workhorse, and I'm hoping I benefit off of it. So yeah, So yeah, Solo. I made a video on Solo. Didn't get too much views. Oh well. And then I just want to bring up Nico. Nico is just skyrocketing lately. It's crazy. It's, and then also lithium stocks are skyrocketing, like Lithium American Corporation, Blue Skies. Well, not Blue Skies yet, but it's pretty close to Blue Skies. Lithium ETF is also almost Blue Sky breakouts, so that's pretty crazy. Neo Lithium is, I think, a really, really attractive opportunity right now, simply because it's not at Blue Sky breakout, and Blue Skies would be like $2. So will it hit $2? I don't know. At the end of the day, it could. That would be awesome, but at the end of the day, big money ultimately moves the stock. I still have a position in this stock. So we'll see what happens. I might even buy more. We'll see. Rock. Okay. Yeah. Vale. Vale is also another opportunity. It's we could see 13 or something on it in the short term, because they are one of the biggest lithium producers. And I think they're also one of the biggest nickel producers too. Nickel, iron ore. So yeah. So this stock could really go head up higher. So yeah, because they're one of the biggest nickel producers. So and as we can see, nickel is going up, right? Nickel is going up. So Vale could be really good. But but at the end of the day, rich people pump the stock. Vale is having earnings coming up here I guess not. I don't know where the earnings report is, but definitely do your research and figure out when the earnings is. Does Yahoo give you earnings? Not really. I'll figure out the earnings report for Vale. Maybe I'll play some call options on it. But yeah. Anyways, this is it for my video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.